I'm Elise Rick.
And I'm Maria Roscoe.
Today we're going to just hear from Maria. Maria is a former Merriam Home resident. We're going to just hear a little bit about her story and her transformation through Open Arms. Maria, can you tell me a little bit about what your childhood was like?
So my childhood, I was born in Florida, and I lived there till I was around in the second grade, so I guess I was like 8 or 9. And then I was also in foster care whenever I was in Florida. And then I moved to Indiana with my grandma. And then eventually my mom came up and we all lived together. And then I stayed with my grandma till I was in middle school, about 7th grade, 8th grade. And then I went into foster care again. And I've been in foster care ever since. I never got out. And then I went to Open Arms when I was like a junior. Yeah, I was a junior. And I went to Open Arms and I stayed there for 6 months. So yeah. And then I transformed back into foster care again. And now I'm in collaborative care.
So whenever you went back into foster care when you were in junior high, why did you have to go back into foster care for?
I had to go back into foster care because my grandma was abusive towards us, towards me and my 2 sisters. And my oldest sister did not have to go into foster care because she was already 18 and she chose not to. But then me and my other 2 sisters went, and my mom had already moved out and lived somewhere else, and we weren't allowed to live with her. So
what was the reason that you were brought to Open Arms Merriam Home?
So whenever I was in foster care the second time, I was in foster care for like 2 years or a year and a half, and then my mom had passed away while I was in foster care. And then so basically after that I went to Open Arms because I stole money from my foster parents.
What are some of the memories that you have from the group home at Open Arms?
The girls and the staff. It was like a little family and they treated me like a family there, so I really liked it. Honestly, I did like it overall. And I remember Paul starting the first day that I was there on my first day. So I really clinged to him a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
So being in the group home, how do you think that helped you, or what are some of the things that you learned that you were able to take away and apply to your life?
So I think I learned overall how to treat others and how to basically respect myself and make sure what I'm doing is what's best for me, and definitely to follow the rules. And we had allowances every 2 weeks, so I learned how to save money because it wasn't very much. And so if I saved it, I had more.
So if you could talk to a new resident in the group home and give her some advice, what would you say to her?
Basically to follow the rules and just try to get along with as many people as you can in there. And I know like you're together all the time, but if you think about it, you're going to be with your family all the time. So I mean, you have to learn how to live with them and adjust with who you're around. And there's going to be a lot of different types of people whenever you work with them and stuff like that, and you have to learn to also respect them, and so they'll respect you.
Since you left Open Arms, how's your life changed, and where are you at, and what are you doing now?
So whenever I left Open Arms, I went back to the same foster family, and then I ended up moving out. And whenever I turned 18, I transformed into collaborative care, and now I live in my own apartment and I go to Ivy Tech, and I'm pursuing my associate's degree in the ASAP program, and all is well.
So did you have any aha enlightening moments while you were at the group home?
Basically, whenever I did good things, they pointed it out.
How has your life changed, and what are you doing now since you've left the group home?
So I went back into the same foster family, and then I got a job, and I ended up moving to Bloomington, and I moved in to someone else's house as in collaborative care, and now I currently live in my own apartment, and I go to Ivy Tech, and I'm pursuing an associate's degree in the ASAP program, and so far everything's going good.
So if you could say something to any of the staff or supporters or people from Open Arms, what would you want to say to them?
Thank you for being there for me and showing me what a family looks like and how they should act, and basically supporting me and being proud of me for doing what I do good.